satisfy you, I have already joined myself in marriage to an husband, namely the Kingdom of England. And for me it shall be a full satisfaction, if, when I shall let my last breath, it may be engraven upon my marble tomb, "Here lieth Elizabeth, which reigned a virgin and died a virgin."
Elizabeth's mother was Anne Boleyn. Anne coerced her way into being made queen by King Henry VIII. Their marriage did not last long. 3 years later, Anne was tried with treason and beheaded May 19, 1536. Many people looked down on Elizabeth because Anne was her mother. During Elizabeth's early years, she had several stepmothers. After her adolescence, she was thought to be involved in the plot to overthrow the throne and arrested and held in the Tower of London for 2 months.
Your denials are all in vain.
You of the rebellion, madam, you were party to it. It is plain enough.
Where is your proof?
It was to your advantage.
You must let me see the Queen.
You despise the Queen and the Catholic faith.
Then she was moved to Woodstock Manor in Oxfordshire, where she was held prisoner for a year. At the request of Philip of Spain, she was returned home. After the death of her half-sister Mary, Elizabeth took the throne March 17, 1558, at the age of 25.
I crown thee, Elizabeth, Queen of England, Ireland, and France.
When Elizabeth took the throne, there were many problems with England, one of them being a problem with religion. At that time, you were only allowed to follow the Catholic religion. The Bible was law, and if you disobeyed the Bible, you were thrown in prison, burned, beheaded even. Elizabeth herself was a Protestant, but kept up with the Catholic faith in order to appease the Pope. While dealing with trying to make both Catholics and the Protestants happy, her advisors were pressuring her to be married soon. Because she was a woman, she could not run a country single-handedly, but she remained single and used this fact to her advantage. She did not wish to marry someone that would permanently tie her to one religion over the other.
I will have one mistress here, and no master.
It did not help that Parliament was so involved with the Church. Elizabeth believed that separating the two would be best for her people. In order to get this approved, Parliament had to vote. This frightened her because many of them followed the laws very strictly. She made her views on this sensitive subject, as did they.
Each of you must vote according to your conscience. But remember this: in your hands, upon this moment, lies the future happiness of my people and the peace of this realm.
And by some miracle she managed to convince most that separating the government from the church was what was best for the people. Thus, Queen Elizabeth made it possible to follow a different religion. People still fought over whether they were Catholic or Protestant, but still, this was a major step in history toward true religious freedom.
even in the dust. I know I have the body but of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a king of England too.
Spain dominated Europe at this time, and England was poor and weak. Elizabeth was scared for her country because Spain wanted to conquer England. She, along with others, did nothing to stop pirates from destroying Spanish ships and stealing the Spaniards' gold. This was done purposely, and Elizabeth even authorized societies to help pirates, Francis Drake and Thomas Cavendish. When Drake destroyed settlement on unprotected land of Spain, Elizabeth apologized to King Philip II for his actions, then knighted Drake to the Golden Hind at Deptford. Philip wanted to go to war, but his plans were delayed. In 1885, Elizabeth sent an army under Leicester, only to discover that the next in line for the throne, Mary, was trying to have Elizabeth killed. Her death certificate was signed February 2nd, 1587. After her death, King Philip II decided to go to war.
We slumber safely till the morrow, though we by men are cast refined. Oh, maiden, see, a maiden sorrow.
Philip's plan to conquer England did not work, and with Queen Elizabeth at England's side, she and her people defeated Spain, and it went down in history as one of the biggest English accomplishments. Queen Elizabeth enjoyed the fine arts. She helped many authors get discovered, such as Shakespeare, who is well known for his plays Romeo and Juliet and Macbeth. Also Christopher Marlowe, who is known for his play Tamburlaine and his well-written blank verses.